Hey Gemini, and welcome to your October 2019 love reading. So this is romantic love, whether you're committed, married, dating or single. This will be the energies around your love life for October 2019. Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini and anybody else guided here. I'm Steph. If you're new and you're very welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back guys. Sending you much love and gratitude for all the support you show me here. So guys, this is the Celtic Cross version that I have created for this reading, and I will timestamp in the description box the beginning of the reading once the spread has been laid out. So Gemini, the first card is going to show me the energy around your love life in October 2019. The second card is going to show me the challenging energy. The third card will show me the underlining energy. And then the fourth card, the past influence. The fifth card will be what's the focus in the love connection. The sixth card, approaching energies, approaching influence in the love connection. The seventh card will show me who you are in the love connection. The eighth card is who they are in the love connection. The ninth card, show me your hopes and or fears in the love connection. And then we're going to take three cards for where this love connection is going in October 2019. 1, 2, and the last card 3. Okay, Gemini. So Gemini, starting at 218, we have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Very, whoa, Ace of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Some of you might have you might have awakened to something that you had to let go of here in the past and opened yourselves up to new opportunities, new experiences in your life here, or there's possibly an earth sign that came in towards you and this started a love connection here. This could have been an apology or reconciliation. Also, the Ace of Wands not only is the Ace of Cups, new love, apologies, falling in love, marriages and commitment. This is passion, opportunity, attractiveness, drive and determination. So somebody may be following their divine guidance here relative to your love connection. Ace of Wands is a lot of sexual energy as well. So the energy around your love life, Gemini, in October, Wheel of Fortune. So we do have the energy of, this is cycles, okay? And also Jupiter, and it's representing the Wheel of Fortune. It is Jupiter energy, but I do feel it's Saturn energy as well, because it represents karma and cycles in life. So there might be destiny. This is destiny and fated events, okay? So what is extreme must change to the opposite. So if you have been single for a while, in hermit mode, reflection and letting go of your past, and now the wheel starts turning in your favor because you have learned some lessons here, completed out some karmic cycles, and the universe is smiling on you, bringing in you some destined connections here. And if you are already married, these are chapters and cycles where we go through in life, the ups and downs, the ebbs and flows, where we have to embrace change, learn our lessons so we don't keep repeating the same cycles over and over again. But I do feel for a lot of you, this is karmic, destiny, and fated events coming in here. What is challenging you? Two of Wands. This is interesting, guys, because Libra had the exact same challenging energy. So if you have Libra in your chart, moon sign energy, or you're dealing with a Libra, very, very interesting, guys. Two of Wands represents partnerships, planning, the world being your oyster, okay? It can also be talking about alliances and connections in business, broadening your horizons, looking out into the future and making some plans for the future. But in this challenge, there might be a divorce or a separation, a division of a partnership here. But this energy is now, it's now the time for this to happen. If you are going through a divorce or separation, this is something that is part of the fate, part of the destiny connected. Some of you could very well be unsure of what the future holds relative to your love life at the time of viewing this reading, but it's telling you that you have unlimited possibilities. The world is your oyster. Get outside of your comfort zone and spread your wings. See the opportunities and new people, new experiences. But I do feel like that there is something coming in, either a fork in the road, a choice between two people, a destined partnership. And although this has been challenging, it is coming together here as part of a karmic and soul growth and evolution cycle in your life. But we will get more information as we go along. Let's see the underlying influence, strength. So this is where you're being called upon. You might be dealing with a Leo, or there might be a decision between a Sagittarius, a Capricorn, or a Leo person. But guys, this is where we call upon our inner resourcefulness, our strength that we have gained through all of our emotional experiences, cultivating the shadow aspects of ourselves. So you're being called here to have emotional, spiritual, and psychological strength, to tap into the strength of the divine source, the universe, and your own inner and spiritual strength here to help you overcome any challenges. And if there is a decision for you to make in what direction you're going in, you are receiving divine guidance here. So connecting to your experience, knowing that you are strong enough to make the right decisions to move your life in a positive way here. So there is a lot of resilience and emotional and spiritual and personal strength and growth that you are going through here. And we have the number 8. So the universe is telling you that challenges and obstacles and forks in the road are not there to beat you down or to hurt you. They're there to make you stronger and to understand that you do have the strength and the courage and the kindness and the compassion. So your kindness, your compassion, your generosity, your understanding for other people and their energy as well. So this is what's driving you, your care, your desire to have something that is strong, that is mature, and have energy of love and compassion and care within it. but there might be a decision that you're being called upon to be strong about, because it is part of your destiny here. And again, it's twofold. You're either undecisive about what direction a partnership is going in the future, or you're undecided on whether you should let a partnership end, as now it seems to be completion time for that. And it is calling for you to be strong through this change, through this cycle. What is the past influence? The Queen of Pentacles. So there is earth energy present, but maybe some of you now have realized your value and worth. Maybe you've been focusing on your own sense of security and stability, looking after your physical health, looking after maybe your career project. Some of you are definitely delving into a creative project or successful self-employment here. Or this can be nurturing relationships, something blossoming and growing, and what you put your energy and effort into, the relationships you want to see develop and grow are the ones you should be nurturing and blossoming. But ultimately, we need to tend to the relationship that we have with our own selves and give to ourselves before we can give to others. And maybe you've been doing this, really looking after your health, working out, eating well, feeling maybe focusing on your material world and success here. There could have been a pregnancy here also, or just a new connection, a new relationship developing. If you haven't already met this person, or if you are already involved, you may have realized that you deserve more. You want a long-term commitment. The Queen of Pentacles is the queen that commits long-term. She's very loyal and caring and nurturing towards the people that she loves in her life. So you wanted to put the energy in to develop and blossom the relationship you have with yourself, and a love interest as well. And I do feel like that for some of you who are single here, or you might have recently met a very nurturing, kind, caring, possibly wealthy person, or somebody who has their finances and their material life in order. Or you might have met them through work or through a friend also. So let's see what the focus is within this love connection in October 2019. The Hierophant, yeah. So some of you are absolutely either deciding to work on a marriage, or you're getting counsel and advice relative to your commitment in marriage. Some of you are definitely focusing on a long-term relationship and growing that into a marriage, a commitment. But this is your values and your belief systems, society, religion, structures and organizations. But it also talks about wise teachers, spiritual guides, or people in your physical world that has a lot of wisdom and knowledge that can give you some mediation or counseling or advice here. So it's either one or the other. In terms of, if you are married in a committed relationship, you might be trying to find the solutions to the problems, going through mediation, or seeking out some counsel and advice and support. Or if you are connecting to somebody here, this could be very well relative to a commitment, a partnership coming in here. You might be committing to a new organization or religion or spiritual practice also as well, and you're really focusing on what your values are, what your beliefs are, what commitment means to you, what does it take to have a marriage and be in a marriage, and to be an equal partnership here. So there's a lot of conversation taking place about are you ready for commitment, what commitment takes, or you're trying to figure out whether or not you can save a marriage, or it's now time to divorce and separate here. But if there is a fork in the road and maybe there has been offers or opportunities that came in with the Two of Wands and you're unsure what direction to take, and that's why now you're asked to have compassion and kindness for yourself and everybody involved. Look at the person that's more in alignment with your core values and belief systems. And if you do have a choice between two people, it's the person that's much more stable and grounded. And if you're looking for marriage, it's the person that's also looking for that commitment in marriage as well. Not rushing into it, but understanding that that is something that you would want. So you need a partnership and a partner that also would be open to that type of commitment. So what is the approaching energies, Gemini? High Priestess. So I this is this could be talking about somebody that you don't know about. This could be absolutely, guys, and I'm sorry to say, but this can be a mistress or somebody that's been kept secret in the shadows, or there is a secret here that is being hidden. Either you are keeping it or your love connection is keeping it. But for a lot of you, if this isn't a mistress, and that's why there's possibly a divorce coming in or a separation coming in. This is somebody that you do not know yet, and you, as I said, you could be meeting them in a spiritual practice or an organization or a group that you get involved with. This person is very psychic and spiritual, and it may even be a medium, but they're highly intuitive and perceptive here. And also silence can be very much golden. So while you're making a decision, you might not be telling people about the decision, or that you're weighing up whether or not you should stay or leave a marriage. So this can represent secrecy and hidden things, guys. So for some, it will unfortunately be the energy of a mistress or somebody that you weren't aware of that was influencing your love partnership or connection here. And for others, this could be a water sign person who is very spiritual and intuitive coming into you guys, into your life. So who are you, Gemini, in this love connection? You're the Knight of Wands. So this is about spontaneity and passion and drive and opportunity and adventure, experiencing new things. So you might want to travel and explore. You may not want something, somebody wants something serious here, or at least they're looking at what could be built on strong values and beliefs. And if you are in a marriage now and something comes in that there is a divorce or a separation, you just want to get out there, explore, date, see what options are around. There might be a Sagittarius person that you're very interested in, very passionate about, or this could be you taking a whole new direction, a spontaneous action energy. Maybe you're planning a trip or a getaway here, but there's expansion and growth connected to Jupiter and Sagittarius energy. So you're looking to spread your wings, to get out there, to explore, to enjoy life, to have fun. And this can be absolutely done within a love connection. You're looking for someone maybe who's very spontaneous and adventurous here, but you are coming in as maybe a little bit, you might be a little bit reckless, or you mightn't be ready for commitment at this time, but you're definitely opening up to that. Now, if you're not ready for commitment and you're not telling the person this, because you're undecided on what direction this is going in, because you're still maybe waiting for an opportunity or decision to come forward within this Wheel of Fortune, you need to start really being honest with yourself and the person you're committed to, if this isn't something that you see a long-term energy with. But I feel like Gemini wants to have some fun, explore their sexuality, have some adventure, be spontaneous. What is your the other person energy in this love connection? Ten of Pentacles. So this is very nice, guys. So again, as I said, some of you are in a committed relationship. Your partner is looking to build a family, a future. Maybe this is thinking about adding to your family. If you don't already have children, investing for your future, building a strong security and stability, maybe purchasing a home here. So the person is thinking about the long-term connection in this energy, and you want to have some fun, Gemini. Maybe before you settle down, you still want to explore, travel and things like that, and maybe this person is ready for the marriage and the children. So there is a need to have a conversation here to see where you're at and where this is going. But this person sees this beautiful foundation with you. They want to build a family and a home and a future with you, absolutely. Or they're willing to invest into that energy for the future here. So remember to have fun, connect with your sexual energy, having your needs and desires met, but also realizing that, does this person match? Are they marriage material? Are they someone you can commit to long term? And if the answer is yes, you might be making a decision. Maybe there is somebody here connected to a past energy that you might want to go towards. So what is the hopes and our fears in the love connection? Nine of Cups. So the hope will be simply wish fulfillment, okay? Contentment, emotional happiness. The fear will be taking your blessings for granted, or taking your happiness for granted, or squandering it, okay? So Gemini, I would definitely think before you act. Look at the future and see, is being a player or having mistresses or having multiple choices here absolutely going to bring you what you want, a commitment, a marriage. So be mindful that you're not taking things for granted, and you might fear that the person is taking things for granted, but they're looking at the Ten of Pentacles. They're looking at long-term future stability and security. So emotional happiness and contentment is the wish here, and that's absolutely beautiful, guys. So now we're going to look at the outcome, or where this energy is going in October 2019. The first card we have is the Queen of Wands. Second card we have is the Five of Cups. Third card we have is Judgment. Okay, guys, so there is fire energy here. We do have two queens and a knight. So some of you are definitely needing to make a decision between two people here. But connecting to your intuition, so you might go with the psychic person, the person that you're very sexually attracted to, the person you can see a future with. The Queen attracts helpful people to her. She has this alluring energy, but she has a vision, a passion, a drive for the future. She connects with her intuition. She has foresight. She trusts in her She has confidence, she trusts in her talents and abilities and skills here. She puts her best foot forward. Some of you are definitely choosing to be with this fire sign person. Five of Cups here. There might be some regret or sadness connected to the past here, or somebody might be regretting losing this Queen of Wands, this fire sign person, or just somebody who they really did have a very strong physical sexual attraction to, and they did see a future with, but there could be a second chance here. So Judgment tells you rebirth, second chances, marching to the beat of your own drummer, but also evolution and growth. So I do feel like that Scorpio energy, and definitely we will be in Scorpio season. The decisions that you make now in your life will have long-term effects and consequences. So you're asked to look deep within your soul to make the right decision for yourself, for your future, to make a decision that you know is right for you, okay? So there might be a second chance or an opportunity coming back around, or just a chance to shed an old cycle, old skin, and become a new version of who you truly are. But some of you here, there might be some loneliness or sadness or absolute regret coming in, or guilt associated to something that has happened here in the past, and it could be relative to a third party decision here. And Judgment is where we do have the energy of karma. So if you are involved in a third party situation, make the decision that's right, because there is regret here. But you need to change your focus. You need to stop looking at the past and what has happened. You cannot change the past. You can only learn from it, okay? So this person is learning from the mistakes, or this person might come in at a time when you are going through a transformation, a rebirth, when you have been a little bit sad or depressed about what you've lost in the past, and they help you to see the future, the possibility of new love, of new positive relationships in your life here. So for some of you, there might be a second chance relative to a marriage and a commitment. For others of you, you're deciding to leave a marriage, but there is sadness here, but you do have the energy of just wanting to get out there. But this person might have been going through a loss as well in their life, some type of emotional loss here. And there is change coming in for you guys, because now they want to look to the future and not to the past. So Gemini, very interesting. Let's see what the energies Gemini can embrace relative to their love life, to have them in October 2019. Patience. You are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. So go with the flow, Gemini. Don't be too quick to rush in, to dive in. Know that the blessings and transformation will come at the right time when you are ready. And I do feel like there is somebody coming in that has a lot of passion and sexual energy and sparks your intimacy here with them, a very strong connection. So having patience with yourself, trusting in the changes that are occurring in your life, that everything happens for a reason, and when situations end, it may very well be time for that. So you are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. So allow things to develop and unfold without pushing things or rushing things. So let's get additional guidance and insight for the beautiful Geminis relative to their love life in October. We have the cloak, number 50. So number 5 brings us back to the Hierophant, brings us back to changes and milestones in our lives. So we are going to read the message directly from the book, guys. So Gemini, let's go ahead. Number 50. Okay, are you around you there is a cloak of your own creation. Perhaps it has served you for a time as an invisible form of protection, as a way to claim needed solitude, as a way to retreat inside to find out what you truly feel, what you truly need, to find yourself after being lost in an ocean of thought and emotion, not always your own. Yet the time is fast approaching when you will no longer require that cloak. You have attained an integration within, a knowledge of self that makes it possible for you to connect with the world, with others, in a way that does not leave you lost and struggling to find yourself. You have learned how to hold yourself. You have learned how to do this well enough that you can successfully hold yourself and hold another too. You don't have to push the world away. You can invite it in and play. The message that this oracle brings to you is that you are safe. You can safely release the forms of security that you once held. You do not have to abandon your boundaries with others. Rather, your boundaries are so functional that you can enter into relationships with more openness, trusting that your boundary will naturally assert itself when necessary, giving you the connection to yourself that you need when you need it, without having to withdraw from relationships entirely. It is time to trust your own boundaries and practice letting them help you whilst actively engaging in deeper relationships. You will have fun. So there is a little poem. Loneliness is like a ship in full sail with no wind and no place to go. So as I do feel, Gemini, and a lot of you have spent time on your own, possibly trying to recover from a marriage, divorce, separation. But now is the time is approaching for ye to know that you know who you are, what you want, you have created boundaries, and now it's time to open yourself up and have some fun, new experiences, new opportunities. And if you are in a committed relationship, it's time to inject some fun and spontaneity and passion back into that connection, and be a little bit vulnerable. So Gemini, I hope these messages helped you guys. Have a wonderful October. Take care.